Detroit Den 313. What's up? It's your boy Will back with another episode. Flying solo. My boy Steve is at work. It's not right, Steve, but I wish that you could be here in this moment because this is a big one. So thinking about you, man. But we got big news. We got big news right now. Breaking news. The Detroit Lions sign our dog, our hometown hero, Aidan Hutchinson. 4 years, $180 million. Big time money. Back the truck up and load the truck up for Aidan. It's going to be 45 mil on average a season, but not the highest paid player. Not the highest paid player. We'll get into that. But just getting a bag loaded to him. I'm over the moon if you can't tell. This is a big deal for the Detroit Lions, knowing that the pillar of our franchise is going to be here for another 4 seasons. I just think that he's a super underrated player, if that's even possible. This is a guy who didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year. This is a guy that I feel like oftentimes gets overlooked by the big mainstream media. Everybody's talking about everybody else, the TJ Watts, I can't even think. Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, just all of the other edge rushers. I feel like Aidan kind of gets swept under the rug, man. But the Lions give the respect that's due for Aidan Hutchinson. When I look at this thing, initially as it broke, I saw this. I was questioning the numbers. I was just trying to drive, man, just run some errands, and then this thing breaks loose. I had to zoom home and hop on here, but as I'm looking, and I was waiting for the numbers, and I finally got the 180, 141 guaranteed, it made me have to do some digging. Micah Parsons, 46 mil, right? So Aidan, not the highest paid edge rusher. Did Detroit Lions disrespect him? No, they didn't. They didn't disrespect him. And I'm not to say that he didn't deserve it. I think he deserved every penny. I think he deserves to be paid more than Micah Parsons if we're just talking about football play. But I think Aidan Hutchinson might have gave us a hometown discount. Now, I know what you're thinking. For 45 mil a season, second highest paid, hometown discount. Typically in these situations, the last guy gets the bag. He wants to get paid more. He wants to be the top dog. I think Aidan might have said, "Hey, listen, I want the money that I deserve, but I don't have to be the highest paid guy. Maybe that extra mil here or there can allow us to be able to sign somebody and continue to chase a Super Bowl and bring a Super Bowl to Detroit." Because I think if Aidan Hutchinson said, "Hey, listen, I want 50 mil," I think we had to pay Aidan whatever him and his agent thought that he should be paid. So Aidan, I stand with you and appreciate you, salute you for this hometown discount. Put it in the comments. Am I crazy to think that $45 million was a hometown discount, or are you with me? Because I think he could have required, man, that the Detroit Lions make him the highest paid. There's stats. And I know people are going to try to hit me with stats. They're going to try to hit me with numbers. They're going to say Micah Parsons has more sacks, or there's a bunch of other guys with more sacks. And why do I believe that Aidan Hutchinson deserves to be the highest paid defensive end edge rusher in the game? It starts with who he is as a person, who he is as a human, who he is as a team guy, what he means to Detroit. This is a guy who is a pillar in the city, in the state, and has been for a long time. It's not just about football. It's about him being the face of the franchise. This is a guy that you're never going to see in the tabloids. He's never in the media for anything negative. The guy goes to the podium and always says the right things. That's huge. That's huge. Just a guy who's going to be a big-time impactful player, but also do all the things right off of the field. That's a big deal. Adding on to that, he's not just an edge rusher. This is a dude that is stout in the run game. Not just respectable. He's a problem. You're not just going to line up and say, "Hey, listen, they got Aidan up there. He's more of a pass rush situational dude. We're going to run at him." No. Aidan's a dog. Now, also adding on to that, he's 6'7", as the kids say. He's 6'7", which allows him, I talk about it all the time when I'm talking about defensive schematic stuff. He shrinks the field, right? You got to figure out a way to throw around his wingspan. You got to figure out a way to run around his wingspan. He can reach out and grab guys that typically other guys can't. He can get his hands on footballs that typically other guys can't. He makes those throwing windows for those quarterbacks even tougher. And this is a guy, if you want to just talk numbers, this is a guy. Let me pull it up here so I'm not giving you guys bad made up stats. Let me make sure that I'm giving you the right numbers. This is a guy who, when we're talking about pressures, he's leading the league in pressures with a landslide. Looking at 48 pressures, the next one up is Jared Verse with 38, and then after that, 37 for Micah Parsons. So maybe there is some guys out there that has more sacks. Sweet. Good job. Sacks aren't always indicative to your impact on the game, right? Sometimes your sacks are contributed to having other guys doing their job around you. It's not just that you're beating the guy in front of you so bad that you're getting to the quarterback. Sometimes that guy's getting fleshed out to you, right? So I think we need to understand the impact that these pressures make on a football game. So what can pressures do? Pressures can cause overthrows and you to get out of third down situations. Pressures can cause errant throws that turn into interceptions. Pressures can cause us to get strip sacks like he had a bunch of games in a row where he was getting strip sacks. I almost broke the record. It is a big deal that Aidan is winning at this high of a level, that he's pressuring at this high of a level. It's really making an impact on this defense and helping out our D and Coach Shep. And I think that is underrated. So it's not all about how many sacks you have. A lot of times it's about who are you as a football player 360 degrees. This is a dude that can do everything that you need a football player, first-round draft pick, a franchise player to do. This dude can be the face. This dude can perform on the field. He performs off the field. You never got to worry about him in tabloids. He's there early. He's teaching. This is a big deal. This is a big deal for the Detroit Lions. If you are a Detroit Lions fans, I hope that you are over the moon. I hope that this drives your day like it's driving my day. I'm so happy. I don't even know what to do with myself. The last thing that this is really driving into my mind is this. I love our defense. Our defense is still relatively young considering. But if I know I got Aidan for an additional 4 seasons, that's making me think over that 4 years, do we get another dog on that opposite side? Does the dream come true at some point and we got Aidan and another superhero on that opposite end? Because, man, this defense can just get scarier and scarier, which excites me. So let me know how you feeling about this. How you feeling about this? Are you over the moon? I know that we pretty much knew this thing was coming, but I didn't know if it was going to come during the season, if this was going to be something where it's going to be Brad was going to try to penny pinch and it was going to be something in the offseason, Aidan trying to get 50 mil, or if we would get it done sooner than later. I'm glad it was sooner. This Detroit Lions defense is going to be special, and I think it's only going to get better under Coach Shep, or maybe we got, they're talking about Coach Shep. Maybe he gets sniped. I think we got the next guy on our staff too, the next wizard in Sean Deion Hamilton. But I'll save that for another show. Today, it's about Aidan Hutchinson getting his bag, being with the Detroit Lions for the next 4 years. Me and Steve will be back with another one. Let us know how you're feeling. Peace.